Hey y'all, it's Gina, Janelle, and we are here with another episode of Girl, I'm Just Saying. I'm half and half. I'm a Arnold Palmer. I'm half and half. I'm feeling and then I'm also feeling optimistic and shit. You know, it's a full moon tonight, and I love full moons. Kiss my ass. I am who I am. I love a full moon. I feel the energy. I'm a Cancer. It's our ruling planet. I love the energy of a full moon to an extent. I definitely see it. If you're not grounded, I definitely see where it be knocking people off their kilter and making people crazy. Because, honey, last night at work, one of my people was just crazy. She was just she was a lot to handle. And I'm like, baby, what do you want from me? But I'm feeling half and half. I'm feeling half and half. And, you know, it's going to be a lunar eclipse. So, you know, it's going to get jiggy. So, I feel it. It's all up in my shoulders and I feel it. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I feel good. I feel energized. I had a beautiful rest today. I'm feeling rested. I'm looking good. All that above. So, my mind's straight. I don't know. I'm just feeling good. And I hope that everyone out there is feeling the same. Just coming to you all with another episode, trying to remain consistent in this. Want to talk to you all about a couple things because we just kind of need to know that everybody, you're not going through this alone. Which I wish we had back in the day, because it's crazy that now we've grown up, especially us millennials. Literally, I talk from the point of view that I know I am a Black woman. I identify as her and she. And I'm a millennial. So, and I just talk from the points that I know. I can't talk from no one else's points. I just can't. Because that's fucking dumb. It's dumb. Tell me that's not dumb. So, we all notice that we live the same fucking life. Like, how we all live the same life. And I know, thinking back when I was growing up, I definitely felt like I'm the only one going through this. I felt so alone, so isolated, but we didn't have access to each other like we do now. And now that we got access, why the fuck was our parents all running the same playbook? Like, y'all was, like, these motherfuckers sounded creative because they would say some crazy shit like, I'll knock you into next week where you'll turn around, be blind, or some crazy shit. But in all actuality, these motherfuckers was just saying the same thing that they heard their girlfriends say probably at work. Anyway, they wasn't as creative as they really thought they was, because we definitely lived the same fucking lives. Nonetheless, I want to talk about, I'm just talking about things that have occurred in my life. I be having some crazy dope conversations wherever I go when I finally start talking, because really I'm an introvert. I really don't like people, truth be told. I like people, but I like people with sustenance. And that's kind of getting hard to like find these days. Last night at work, I was talking to a lady. She's older than me. She has a 32-year-old and a 17-year-old. And we were talking about like our life goals. And she was talking about how she's tired. She's been married twice, will never do the shit again. And how she's just really just to get her own little area in life, her own little piece of land with her and her dogs, and just be. And I was telling her, like, that's exactly like my dream. I just want to get an RV and go across country. I tell my kids, like, I'm not going to kick you out of my house. I'm going to stop that shit. I'll give you out of the house. But I'm chucking up the deuces. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm freeing myself. And y'all kiss my butt when y'all act like parenthood is like all peaches and cream. That is such a toxic thing. Especially us who raising kids after 6 months. After they turn about 1, they get to talking, they get to moving and shit. This shit's exhausting. Like, somebody stop lying. Stop lying. You tell me you got baby fever, I laugh at you, because they only babies for so long. Let's talk about when they become kids. Because, honey, I just got a 13-year-old and she's like emotional. She was crying last week and didn't know why she was crying. I remember I used to do this shit to my mom and I dead ass didn't know I was crying. And she used to say some shit to me like, I don't know. Like, I hate your friend, I don't know. But dead ass, I hate that. I don't know. That motherfucker's so annoying because I don't know. Why you doing this? I don't know. I don't know. So I've got this thing going with my friend where I say, I'm just in a house full of undeveloped brains. And it gets irritating. And to be a parent, you have to have self-actualization. You have to come to a realization that your kids, they half human. They half of a human. Now, I don't want to say that. That sounds real racist, because, they used to say that shit back in the day about Black people, like we was 1/8 human. Because who did that fucking math? But, They don't have it's a lot of conflict and confliction, and I forgot the word. I'm smart, but I can't pull out words out my ass. But it's a lot of that. Like, it's a lot of impulse control. It's a whole lot of impulse control. Nothing's logic. Kids can't understand no if it doesn't have a negative or a positive reinforcement immediately. So, like, you'll tell them everything that you know, but they definitely have to experience it. But at the same time, you can't be of a dick of a parent if you really give a fuck and let them just go experience some shit that they could potentially harm them. So you just dealing with a bunch of that all day, every day for almost 18, 25 years. Because literally your frontal cortex ain't developed till you 25. Like, y'all know this shit just start clicking at 30. Like, bitch, what the fuck was you thinking? You wasn't, because you couldn't. You literally could not. So, long story short, that I already made long, I'm emancipating myself from this shit. I'm chucking the deuces, and she gets it. The girls that get it, they get it. But when you want to do stuff like that, people say you want to self-isolate. There's people who self-isolate, and there's people who just go and run away. There's running away and there's self-isolation. I don't want to run. I'm not running from myself. When you're running from yourself, you tend to try to get babies. You try to attach yourself to things because you're technically running from yourself. And I really don't understand why when people say, I've been single. How long have you been single? Well, I've been single for a couple weeks. You sound fucking crazy. You need to be single for a couple years. And we were both talking like, we get it, because she went to 2 divorces. She was like, it wasn't to that second divorce where I really did the work and I spent time by myself. I didn't start dating. I didn't show interest and start going out and stuff. I sat down with myself to fall in love with myself. And essentially it's not the same, because I think that'd be the issue, is that we can't fall in love with ourselves like we fall in love with other people, because it's not as easy. Because you really start realizing, bitch, you boring. Bitch, you're stupid. Bitch, are you fucking dumb? Like, you really come to the most flaws of yourself when you really start doing that work. And when you get too much of that and you just really like, fuck that. Because we need instant gratification. You be like, fuck that. And they run. So what you gonna do? Fight or run? You gonna fight through it. And once you get to this blissful place of, damn, I love spending time with myself, where you finally got to get to know yourself. You finally fall in love with yourself. And it's almost like that thing where people say that you can't learn to love people. You can. It's hard. It's hard. And that's exactly what you're doing when you finally decide to be by yourself and do the work, to have some self-actualization, some self-concept, some self-love, some self. The shit's ugly first. The shit's ugly, because I really remember when I first started doing it, I kind of got thrown into doing it. I thought during the pandemic, no, it was last year, and it got tumultuous. A bitch was on the 7th floor of the hospital on a 72-hour hold. It was voluntarily. Be kind. Calm the fuck down. But I start really like breaking down. I start really going and talking these things out and digging deep and getting deep in myself and trying to figure out, why the fuck is you like this? Because do I want to spend another 31, 32 years like this? And if the answer is no, now you got to do the fucking work. I got tired of reliving the same shit. I got tired of running from myself. I just got tired of going through the same cycles of depression and the stress. And essentially, I was just mad at myself. Like, you mad, but you mad at yourself because you keep accepting this stupid shit. No one's forcing you. No one's putting a gun to your head. Now figure out why. And the why is ugly as fuck. So, like I said, it got to a point where it got real ugly before it got real nice. You got to go through the storm to get to that blissful place. And I'm at that blissful place, literally. Now, I tried to date, and that's the thing. I love this part about myself. I'm not turned off to dating, but I cut that shit off fast. Like, I done cried about motherfuckers that ain't never been to my house. I was literally telling my mom, I was like, stop inviting motherfuckers to your house. I have cried about the breakups or the go. I've cried about people who ghosted me that ain't never been to my house. Because, no. I've gotten to that point where, no, I don't want you around all the time, to the point that I will put myself or my children in harm's reach, or you're not that fucking great that you can come to my house. My house is my sanctuary. And again, side note, people who invite, like, especially men, like, you see that TikTok sound where now look at me with all this opportunity. It really be like that, because I'm like, damn, y'all watch enough true crime for me, because y'all just be inviting random bitches to your house. And then women who go to a man's house after not knowing him, you don't even understand how you setting yourself up for danger. But that's my little side note. True crime obsession. I watch that shit and it changed your fucking life. You look at everybody weird. But I just like, I'm to that blissful spot. And it's something, the con with that blissful spot that we was talking about is that now you don't want to be around nobody. Now you don't like nobody. You don't want to see nobody. You don't want to be, hell fucking no. And it's not that I'm like turned off of love. It's just I love myself too much. So I'm in this, it's almost like I'm in this committed relationship and I'm loyal to it. It's me. I'm in a committed relationship with myself and I love me and I'm a loyal person. I don't do the cheating. So it's like, you got to be one hell of a motherfucker to make me turn away from myself and want to share all this. I was in my bed the other night at 3 a.m. watching The Office for the 100th time, because I love The Office, eating fucking salad in my bed. And I just was thinking like, damn, I couldn't imagine giving this up. This is peace. People don't even realize, this is peace. I'm sitting here, titties sagging, eating salad with balsamic vinaigrette. So you know it's like that balsamic vinaigrette gets spicy. Minding my motherfucking business at 3 a.m. watching TV, laughing. If you had somebody else in your motherfucking bed, you couldn't do that because you got to compromise. I don't want to compromise with nobody. And maybe, like we said, it's because we've had kids and we've had to literally compromise our whole entire, like most of our adult lives, because we had kids around the same time, but hers is grown now. But I don't give a fuck. I love that blissful spot. I don't want to. I hear my friends and my cousin and them talk about they be having, and my sister, because they all married. Everybody I know married. They got to compromise on the colors of their curtains and shit. And I'm like, damn, I must be just a selfish bitch because we having pink. I was in my bed with my big ass Sherpa covered, hot, cold. I don't give a fuck. It's all what I want to do. I love that for me. I love that blissful spot, and I invite y'all to go through into the thick of it and get to that blissful spot because it's sweet. I get it. I used to look at people like, damn, how you just gonna be married and y'all got separate bedrooms or y'all sleep in separate beds? I fucking get it. I said the closest my husband would probably be is down the hall in the same apartment building. And you know, well, he gonna cheat. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And that's part of the art of the detachment. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Craig. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I just love me so much. I love being by myself. I love going where I want to go. I love not compromising. And I don't know. I can't call the future, but right now at the age of 32, going into my Jesus year of 33, I don't want to share shit. I want to eat salad. I want to eat Fritos. I want to have crumbs in my bed and just have to do this all the time. Just sweeping that shit onto the floor and vacuuming that shit up. I don't want to hear nobody say, damn, you eating Doritos again. I don't want nobody telling me my breath stink. I don't want to deal with nobody and they random ass feelings and they in and out and they indecisiveness. I don't want to, Lord, I don't want to deal with it. And I really tried, y'all. I really tried to like be a sharer because I love hard. And I just feel like at this point, I don't want to pour into no more vessels that's not mine. And if my cup runneth over, it just runneth over. I'll get a fucking moat. I'll get a goddamn saucer. If it runs over, it just runs over. And call it toxic, call it whatever. But I just don't. If it comes, it comes. I've really gotten to that point. If it comes, it comes. But it's gonna play hell. You're gonna play hell. Which brings me to my next point of I'm the bare fucking minimum. I was talking to my mom and I was telling her, if you got to be the bare minimum, Mom. You've raised kids in everything where you literally did not have nobody helping you and you still managed to make it. So why you keep fucking with these motherfucking grown ass men who need roommates? You ain't never had a goddamn roommate. So why they need a roommate? Well, I understand his situation. Girl, stop understanding his motherfucking situation because ain't nobody understood your situation. You crazy, girl? Is you? I said, Mom, you should be the bare minimum. If you've never accepted that for yourself and you've maintained and managed to pay your bills and stand up on your feet, why the fuck he can't? And a lot of times they don't even got kids on their back. They just two motherfuckers. And girls, you be fucking for real. I want this so bad for her. But again, I ain't pouring into no vessels that ain't mine. I want it so bad for her. But I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take. Be the bare minimum. That's a good place to start. Like, what is your non-negotiables? Anything below what the fuck I would do for myself. I know I can take myself out to eat. I know the expectations I have for myself. I know I like my ass. You should be the bare fucking minimum. And that goes across the board. Y'all gotta stop. Date above. Everybody, I'm dating above. So if I'm the bare minimum, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm a bad bitch. The bare minimum over here is hard. I had two dudes I used to talk to double back. Like, the weirdest shit, especially this one, because he keep making up numbers to keep calling me. When you gonna unblock me? We had a miscommunication. We didn't have miscommunication, motherfucker. You excuse me, is stealing $40 fucking for you because $40. We ain't had no miscommunication. I said, baby, I've let y'all be free. Would y'all go be free? Be free. I'm the bare minimum. And the shit that you accepted in your life, I can't accept in mine. I ain't got baby daddies calling my phone. I ain't got baby daddies stalking me. I ain't got no bullshit. I ain't got no drama. I'm the bare fucking minimum. I ain't got no roommates. When shit happens, I work it out for myself. I'm the bare fucking minimum. So until you can hit the bare minimum or be above it, you ain't got no place over here. We ain't got shit to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk. What the fuck we gonna talk about? I'm not helping nobody get up because ain't nobody help me get up. I'm beating motherfuckers with concrete. I don't have no velveteen pillows for nobody. I'm not a down comforter. Stop being down comforters and be the fucking bare minimum. And if you're the bare minimum, why would you go below that? I'm not. Ain't nobody had to call. Bye. Call me what you want, but you won't call me dumb. Call me what you want, but you won't have my ass crying over a motherfucker who wasn't shit. Call me what you want, but I won't have no unwanted house guests. Call it what the fuck you want, but it won't be me. Bye, y'all. I won't have y'all problems. I'm moving. I'm the bare minimum. I'm the fucking ground level. That's why I said I'm meeting motherfuckers with concrete, and the concrete is here. And if you can't reach my standards, I'm not building you up to get to my standards. This is craziness because usually, think about it. When you're building a person up, male or female, it is hard because very rarely do you find somebody who's willing to meet you at your level. And when they're willing to meet you at your level, they do the work for themselves. You ain't got to pull them up. You ain't got to pull their ass up and beg them and bleed with them and die. Like it don't happen. So I'm not building nobody up. Call you selfish. I'll be a selfish bitch then, whatever. But I'll be in my bed eating salad, watching The Office at 3 a.m. Happy as fuck. With my lights on, everything. Y'all just want materialistic things. I didn't do that for you. The patriarchy did it for you. If I can analyze my emotions, I expect you to analyze your emotions. If I can come to you and say, I'm feeling this way, or I miss you, and I feel that, I'm the bare fucking minimum. I'm not playing these fucking games. And I said, well, at this point, I just pulled myself out of the game. I just pulled myself out the game. I don't meet the requirements of the fucking game that is dating and bullshit ass friendships. I don't meet it. I don't meet it. I'm not holding everybody's hands. So we got to realize you become that. You become everybody's everything. I'm not fucking Ask Jeeves. Don't call me asking stupid shit. If I can look it up, you can look it up. Come on. If I can love myself and do the work, you're going to have to do it too. I don't know. My expectation must be high as shit. I don't give a fuck. They'll be high as giraffe pussy. I don't give a fuck. I've been at the ground level and below me. My mom used to say, like, I don't understand why you date these motherfuckers that can't do shit with you and they just horrible. And I used to be like, because I love them. And why? Because I didn't love my motherfucking self. I was over here trying to pour into somebody else because I was neglecting my own fucking cup. Over here thirsty as shit. That's what thirsty mean. You thirsty as fuck because you ain't pouring into yourself. You pouring into somebody else. And now you just goofy looking. That sound like tough love. Whatever, I give myself tough love. Well, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here because I got to go to fuck to work. If I can maintain a couple jobs, you can maintain a couple jobs. That's why I said it's going to be hard. I'm a high value bitch. Thank you, Kevin. And another note. Ladies, just because you got kids, don't let a motherfucker think that they could tell you got to settle for less because you got kids. Because that's even worse. If you out here with motherfucking kangaroos in your pouch and you still can carry your own weight plus stairs and maintain and look at that, make that shit look good, and here come this raggedy motherfucker coming around and he can't seem to do nothing without another fucking half. He a half-ass man. Girl, be fucking for real. You be the standard. Don't let nobody make you think just because you got some kids that you ain't a high-value woman. You out your motherfucking mind. You high as shit, especially you out here doing it with all that. You accepted the challenge, beat the challenge, and mastered the challenge. Girl, don't let them motherfucker, that's it. They trying to pull you down. They just trying to pull you down. Don't let nobody tell you no difference because you got kids. I just hate, don't fucking make me feel like, well, you'll never get married because you got kids. Well, I'll just never be married because my theory on being married is that you got to water yourself down as a woman a lot of times. And if I never be married, I just never have those fucking problems. Like, you gonna die alone. I came in this bitch alone. I remember going through that vagina hole by my motherfucking self. Even my twins came out one by one. One came out the motherfucking stomach. The other one came out the pussy. Like, we all come in this bitch alone. Don't let nobody, that's some psychological warfare. Don't let nobody try to denounce you into some fucking bullshit situation to become a home health care wife. That's what they call them now, home health care wives. I was trying to tell my mom, girl, these older men think that I'm about to settle. And that's what it is. A lot of the older men prey on women who have kids. Ladies, think about it. Sir, what the fuck do we have in common when I'm still raising kids and you quote unquote raised yours? Nothing. You looking for a bitch that's gonna take care of you. He looking at your resume, bitch. You got kids. So you used to take care of people. You used to giving all your time to somebody. So he think you a perfect prime example. I be fucking damned. No. Get your old ass over that way. We ain't got shit in common. If we got something in common, it's embarrassing. And I'm telling you, it's embarrassing for you. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye.